Namaste, so family. So I kind of just want to talk about uh this video is rather titled Divine Feminine's letters. Okay, Divine Feminine's letter, frequencies and energies. Okay, the previous video was titled Divine Masculine DM letter, letters, frequencies and energies. Okay, this is a bit different from the other two videos that I did. You know, divine masculine's messages to divine feminine, and divine feminine's messages to divine masculine. This is a bit more in depth, I think. Okay, um, okay, so let's read into the energies. Um, these energies are for November, specifically November 7th through to November 10. Of course, these energies can go beyond this time frame. It's, you know, pretty much whenever you are tapped in, which is to say whenever you are accessing this timeline, whenever you are at this point in your twin flame soulmate journey. Okay, so divine feminine, you know, the divine masculine for these, you know, few days, you know, it's just in an arrogant position, an arrogant frequency, you know, which is why you could be looking the other direction, or, you know, pretty much thinking to yourself, you know, maybe he's not my divine masculine, maybe he's just not the one. You know, this has you really thinking, being in a, like I said, in divine masculine's letters, you know, maybe, you know, he's not into me, you know, feeling a bit paranoid, maybe he just wanted sex, maybe he's just like using me, maybe he's also entertaining other hells. Okay, so, you know, divine feminine, you are like kind of like stuck because you don't know what's going on in divine masculine's life. You know, like divine masculine is just like really delusional in a way, but he's like dreaming a lot, about the future. He's also, he's thinking, but he's not talking to you about what he's thinking, you know? He's like hiding his thoughts. Like he could be like talking to friends, associates, but he's not telling you his thoughts, But he divine masculine, he I'm getting like for some divine masculine, they just really want a baby. They really want a kid. Really want a child. So he could be like planning or thinking a lot about, babies, getting you pregnant and stuff like that. You know, but he does for some of you, this could be adoption for some of you. If this is a feminine, masculine, this could be like, this woman, she wants to get knocked up by you. But, this is just really looking to the future, just anticipating the future. There's also some concern because I feel like the paranoia is rippling down to him, and so he's a bit concerned. Let me not say a bit. Let me not add, description to that concern. But he's also worried. He's worried that you are walking away. You're looking the other direction because, like, he's paranoid. Okay, because he's moving so slowly and he's hesitating coming towards you. He's not fulfilling your dreams, your wishes, your desires, and he's concerned about that. He's in a kind of like a bubble and shit. I'm gonna be honest, some of these divine masculines, they are entertaining hoes. Okay, and this could be if you don't live with your divine masculine at their homes. Okay, that's the truth. No, divine masculine, he loves to entertain, you know, lovers and stuff like that because he's obsessed with being seen. He loves the attention on him. He demands the spotlight. And so, which could be, why you sense that because there's a connection. And divine feminine is really intuitive, and divine feminine doesn't share. And so when you can tell when your divine masculine is being entertained by other energies, and so that just weakens the bond, and it really really subconsciously affects you without you really really knowing what's going on. You just subconsciously feel like turning the other direction and looking the other way. That's just you, divine feminine, and so he just really is in a petty frequency right now. A petty frequency. Really childish. He's really childish right now. But at the same time, he doesn't want you to walk away. He doesn't want you to leave. But he's, for some of these divine masculines, entertaining hoes. But he's obsessed with controlling you. I feel like, some of these divine masculines, they're just like looking at themselves, divine feminine. He's looking at himself. He sees he's getting older, Now, this don't gotta necessarily be someone who's really old, But he's looking at himself. And he sees time going by. He sees, the wheel of fortune turning, where his biological clock is concerned. And he sees that he's no longer young. He's no longer, some of these divine masculines, they're fucking ashamed of themselves, knowing that, okay, they're getting older. I'm in my late 20s. I mean, for some people, they think like that in their late 20s. For some people, like, this is some divine masculines in their late 30s, some in their 40s, and they're like, damn, I am no longer at that age where I am allowed to fuck around or to play around. But like I said, in divine masculine's letters, people around him, whether family members, like this could be someone older, just someone who's really mature, or other friends who have settled down. You're like, damn man, bro, fuck is this? You're like, you need to, like, damn, what are you doing with your life, man? Or sis, if this is a masculine woman, what you going on with? Like, we don't roll like that. Like, you damn, like, you at that age now, baby. I mean, like, this could definitely, like, for, especially, like if this is someone in their 20s or something, this could more like be a melanated divine masculine. Because, like, black people, they put stipulations on, everything, like age and shit like that. Yo, you should be, settled down, with a chick at a certain age, you should get kids by a certain age. They could see their younger friends getting kids and all of that, and people their age getting kids, having kids, and they're like, damn, fuck, I ain't got a kid and shit like that. Whether they got a nest to put their kid in, but like that's just how, especially within the black community, they think. But like I noticed, like amongst Caucasians, it's like they don't really put age, a number on getting knocked up or having kids, procreation. It's like, okay, even in their 40s is like a very good age to conceive. And it's not just within the black community, it's also like within the Asian community too. Like you gotta, like they watch that biological clock. But like yeah, so this could be an Asian divine masculine or a melanated divine masculine. um he's also doing a lot in preparation to see you again, divine feminine. For those of you who live apart from your divine masculine, so he's kind of like, yeah, he's in that he's confused. Like he said, in an illusion, he's just really confused. He's just like trying to find himself. He's trying to like sort through the illusions, okay? So he's trying to get out of that hell phase. Let me just say that. Because he want to be a hoe, but at the same time, it's like, it's not the time for that though. So he's also put stipulations on himself. He's also put you know expectations on himself. So he's like, he knows he need to change. He's no longer a child. He's no longer a teenager. He's no longer, you know, in his early 20s. He's no longer at that age that, it's okay for him to be a douchebag. Like, for some of you, this, divine masculine just got a lot on his plate right now. This could be a lot of responsibilities, a lot of chores and stuff like that. A lot of work, get done. But with you, like divine feminine, just like kind of like detaching. You're not sending them early morning texts, those midday texts. You're not, pretty much chasing after him. It's really causing him. It's causing him to change his course, his direction, to reroute. Because now he sees that you seem to be taking a different direction, a different approach on life, and he sees that, and he's rushing in. He's like rushing in, like he said, like in the messages to each other. This is like strongly connected to those messages because they're connected to this wavelength. These, like, I feel like these messages are more like in-depth messages of what's really going on. Okay, so he's pretty much looking into himself. Okay, though still confused. Okay, this time period, it's like November, early November. He's just pretty much looking at himself. But there's for these few days to the 10th of November, he's a bit confused. Things are gonna change after the 10th. Well, yeah, things are gonna change. um the 10th going on to the 12th of November. Like, you are going to notice a change in his frequencies the 10th to the 12th, okay? And I don't know, to be honest, with him taking so fucking long, I don't know if that's going to be too late. Because I know I wouldn't be fucking waiting on a ninja that long. I don't know if it's going to be too late. But, like, you know, he's going to, like, boy, I'm not telling you to hold your breath, because sometimes you got to make changes and act real weird and, you know, different and shit. For ninjas to act right. And it's not a game. But just let ninjas know we know. No faking and no hoes. You feel me? But I do believe Divine Masculine loves you deeply. It's just, life is so, burdensome with, where perspectives are concerned, y'all see differently because of your energies. And so how you feel these, 2 days, this is going to be different how he feels and sees things these 2 days. It's just pretty much that. But, I'm getting Divine Masculine. He really wants to knock you up. He really wants to have a kid with you. Or really wants you to knock her up. This is, he's moving, but you can't really see that because motherfucker's moving so slowly. Like, can you, like, put some speed on your, speedometer? But hell, it's the energies for these few days. That's the Divine Masculine's energies. And when he moves like that, he causes you to experience, PTSD or an episode of paranoia. That's what he does whenever he's in this, delusional, frequency. So he's like also fantasizing a lot. That too is causing a major distraction. You don't know this. That's what's causing him to, like, he's like in a whole different world, Divine Feminine. Damn. He's in a whole different world. He's fantasizing a lot. Could also be smoking. Hell is this? He's also just a bit, that dog howling is an omen. He's also like, I'm getting also the wounded warrior. Is that for you or him? I'll see along the way. I'm getting like also, y'all like opposites, but y'all are opposites. The fact is, you and the divine, yeah, that's masculine and feminine. So he does feel hopeful, like, but you don't feel that way, man. And we know, divine masculine is never one for words. Not really. He's just always just more in that a frequency of knocking bitches up. You feel me? And just making moves. Like he don't tell you what the fuck he's doing. He also has a propensity of casting illusions. You gotta also understand that. You divine feminine, you're more about seeing things manifesting, knowing what the fuck is going on, because whenever that love isn't tangible, it's like it's not there, it doesn't exist. Now you may not be, one for action, but you communicate a lot. You're very communicative, you're very doting. So you say, and you plan, and you put that plan, into action, okay? Pretty much before you make rash moves, and but he's like he more does shit and then thinks later, like that kind of shit, which causes a lot of problems within your connection, the divine masculine, divine feminine connection. So he's like also really fantasizing a lot about having, your family with you, having babies with you. Okay. But he's, in that frequency in a very arrogant way. Like he really wants to get you pregnant like really quick. I feel like divine masculine, he wants a lot of babies. A lot of babies. Okay, for some of you, this could be a divine masculine who's got a lot of babies or a lot of kids out there. Could be lying to you that he don't got any, but for some he might not be lying. But this divine masculine, it is the divine masculine. How you're dealing with a divine masculine? How you? Because like I said in divine masculine's letters, okay, it's sometimes like, because I've experienced that before. Sometimes you find yourself in a relationship and you find that you're the divine masculine in that relationship, okay, and your masculine, your male counterpart is the divine feminine in that relationship, all depending on the blending of energies that both of you, the synastry. Oh, let me just see that. And then you find you get into another relationship and you find that, soulmate, twin flame, whichever connection, you find that you are, a female feminine energy in that relationship, and your male counterpart, okay, or if you're in a same-sex relationship, you know how that goes, but like your male counterpart is the divine masculine, and you wonder what gives. The energy shifted, but it's pretty much the synastry that you got with that person. And so you gotta, watch the energies. That's why I say frequencies and energies, they're everything. So you may find that so say you are a female, feminine, and you want a male masculine. You don't want to be a female masculine. Okay, you want to be a female feminine. You got to find a masculine, male masculine energy to blend with, to get with, so that you can be in that position. Because if you're going to get with a man who's got a lot of femininity to him, not saying that that doesn't mean he's homosexual. It just means that he's like that stay-at-home kind of dad, or he is just not, he does not embody the divine masculine energy, okay? He is more, of a talker, a manifester in a kind of way, and he's a bit slower to move, okay? But like if you want to be with a male masculine, you got to find that energy, one that is more swift in their movements. One is who's just like decisive, that okay, they want to have babies with you, and they want to build a family, even though he may not be one for words. So he's not going to text you a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It's the issues of, you know, the divine masculine, energies. Like the divine masculine is not one who talks much, because I noticed, like, in one particular connection I was in, the person who I was with was more of a talker. One particular person I was with was more of a talker, and a tangible kind of person, and I found that another person that I dealt with, that person was, they moved around a lot. They were just more of a busybody, which really does amper the communication, okay? It really does put them in a frequency where they don't got that time to talk a lot, but also it's just not in them because of the their polarity. Is that what they call it? Just pretty much, well, yin or yang, masculine or feminine, blah blah. Yeah. Okay. But they're gonna be swift to do things. They're gonna be swift to move in with you. They're gonna be swift to get you knocked up. They're gonna be swift to get married. Okay. Yeah. So like, um like if you're with a male counterpart and they're like slow to get married, slow to bring the question to you, will you marry me? That's, chances are, most likely you are with a male feminine, because traditionally speaking, the masculine energy is the one that moves swiftly to bring about marriage proposals and will you have my baby kind of energy. Okay. Yeah. So tradition does exist. People, want to look past that, Sila. But the truth is, the structures, like I said, I think I said this in Divine Masculine's letters. The structures, they bring about, bring about much stability as the non-structures, or they're as important as the non-structures. So tradition is still important because they help to identify who we are, and identity isn't a bad thing. You got a lot of people, you got people part of this movement, no identity movement, but the fuck is this? We need a sense of identity. Okay, we need, that is important, that adds definition and description, that helps us to identify us. It's a form of guidance and direction. Oh, you a male masculine, okay, I want you because I want that energy. I want someone who makes moves. Okay? I nothing is perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect. We gotta give or take. You feel what I'm trying to say? So, okay, you make moves. You're gonna pop the question to me someday. Will you move in with me? Will you have my baby? Will you marry me? You're making moves, executive moves and stuff like that. I want that in a partner. Okay. Okay, so you a male masculine, I want you because I'm whether you're a male feminine and you are homosexual, or you are a female, a feminine, okay? And you want a male masculine because you're, possibly heterosexual, okay? But let me just say this, make no mistake, though this masculine energy is really slow to communicate. Like I said in Divine Masculine's letters, he does feel deeply. And a lot of times people think that um because you don't communicate much, you're not feeling much. And I feel like that's a misrepresentation there of ourselves sometimes. But I feel like that's just shows the disconnection between the masculine and the feminine energy. you know and that's why sometimes the roles are reversed. Why sometimes you are a divine masculine, in another relationship you are a divine feminine, so that you can look back and say, oh, so I was a divine masculine then, even though I didn't have much words, much words to relay. I still deeply loved that person. I still did fantasize about that person. I did still think about a future with that person. Okay, and so you can pretty much use that to kind of understand what it is, or where your divine masculine is at in this new connection. Okay, so you will see a change, divine feminine, a change in your masculine. He will be more right with you, coming in the 10th to the 12th. But I don't know if some of you got that patience. Okay, that's like Wednesday before a ninja like gets his act straight, or a B. I just like, time is of the essence. Also, he's gonna get really jealous. He's gonna be really jealous, and he's gonna show that. You're gonna see another side of divine masculine. You know, this could be a toxic side of him. He's gonna be like really jealous. A lot of passion, a lot of Mars frequency there. You're gonna see a change in his approach towards you, because he feels like he's losing you. So he could like do stuff like he never did before. You know, call you more often. Call you more often. Text you more often. Video call you when he didn't normally video call you, like even at nighttime. I'm like, the fuck is this ninja? What the fuck is going on? Giving you more of himself, or more of what he's got than he usually did. And this is to, discourage you from moving away from him, or moving on. I'm not sure if I want to shuffle any cards. I might just shuffle a few cards and to see, because I was just like reading into some aspects. 33, 36. So we got 333 on the clock. Okay. Descended Masters. Okay. Communication a lot. Okay. 201s. So a decision is being made. Also, I'm telling you, this divine masculine, he really, is like needing a baby, and he does feel paranoid. 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. He is worried. Okay, he is worried. Like I said, y'all inverse of each other. Whenever he's delusional, or he's like moving slowly, or he's like, whenever like one seems to be, moving on, the other is paranoid, or one, I don't know. Yeah, but it's like the inverse. Like whenever one is just like up, one is down and shit like that. And then we got the 5. Oh my god. I guess I didn't have to shuffle cards, because I got the 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Wands. So like I said, he's really in a petty frequency, okay? He's like really being childish right now. Uh and then we got the Two of Cups. He still loves you. The Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, that's your divine masculine. I'm getting some of you, your divine masculine is relocating. Or he's making preparation for that. You know what? Like I got for divine masculine's letters, frequencies, and energies. Divine masculine is gonna pop the question to you: will you move in with me? Because he wants to watch you. He knows that he's got love here, real love. He sees that you need love. Oh man. But like I'm getting 7 of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups. 10 of Wands. Okay, so like I said in divine masculine's letters, what you think you're seeing, you're not fucking seeing that. You're seeing an illusion. He fucking loves you. Okay? Y'all seem to be going through a little rough patch. That's gonna change. That's gonna smooth out. It's just because y'all don't see eye to eye because you have opposing frequency. But like I said, divine masculine is either relocating to live closer to you, divine feminine, or he's gonna ask you to move in with him. So he's gonna ask you to move in with him so he can watch you. Like, we know divine masculine, he's a jealous one. He's jealous. He's like, who the fuck you talking to? My God. Damn. So he's got a toxic frequency now. Because, like, he feels like you're talking to other people, entertaining other people. Because, like, you ain't talking to me. Like, you talking to. Also, he really loves communicating with you. So it's like, what's the dealio, man? He got, like addicted to the connection in a way, feel me? Or he's addicted to your voice. But I'm getting something you've been wanting is about to manifest. He's not telling you that. But he really loves you. Nine of Cups and Two of Swords in reverse. He was really indecisive, like I said. But the Two of Wands is him making his indecisive mind up. So let's see what the five of okay, damn, the Four of Swords in reverse came out again. So you are coming off really detached, like really detached. Moon in Gemini, Moon in Libra, Moon in I would more like say Moon in Aquarius. So he feels like you're talking to other people. Okay, what is the Moon at right now? um Ace of Swords. Okay, okay. So he is gonna communicate something to you. Let me see when what the moon's going. I feel like the moon's gonna be in Aquarius Wednesday, so he could pop this question to you Wednesday. Yeah, the 10th. Like I said, his energy is gonna change. His energies are gonna shift Wednesday. Okay. Dies Mercury. Okay, so moon in Aquarius. Okay, damn. That's a little bit before the first quarter. Okay, because the first quarter is gonna be in Aquarius. So okay. So he's coming in because he's jealous to tell you something that's he's gonna really shock you. So it's gonna be like so different, you know, from what he usually says to you. But that's because he's jealous as fuck. Okay. Yeah. So he wants you to he wants you to move in with him, and he wants to change your mind because he feels like you are drifting away. So shocking news is coming into you Wednesday, Divine Feminine, in regards to your Divine Masculine. Damn, the Ten of Wands keep coming in. Like for some of you, this could like be a little argument, but I'm not really getting that. I feel like he's more gonna be like he's gonna become the chaser. Like you were like the chaser. Is like gonna his original frequency is being the chaser. He's the Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah, that's him. Okay, his messages are more like love letters and shit. Okay, so he's like fantasizing and planning on what the fuck he gonna do to you. He wanna eat you out? Fuck. Damn. He be feeling really paranoid and in a mental anguish right now. But he also is just like really thinking a lot about, what he want to do to you and how he gonna do you. Like how, he wants to touch you and stuff like that. Damn, the Ten of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. So he needs, communication from you. So he's like, okay, let's see the Four Pentacles. I know what that is, but just for confirmation, what is the Four Pentacles for? Divine Feminine's letters. Okay, from Divine Masculine. Okay, okay, okay. Four Pentacles. Like I'm in such a relaxed frequency. This is so Divine Masculine. Damn, but I am channeling its frequency. So the Four Pentacles, damn. King of Pentacles. He in a toxic frequency. Didn't I say that? He's in his feelings. He's not thinking much. He's lurking and he's hiding. I'm getting also some of you, your divine masculine could have been hiding money from you. Like, what does that mean? But he's really obsessing over you though. He's not showing his hand. He's not showing his face, but he soon will. I'm getting some of you, your divine masculine is hiding other lovers. Like, is this? This could be a baby that he's hiding. Let's go again. Okay. Let me sit the fuck up. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. What's that about? 4. Okay. We got the 8 of Swords. So the relationship is about to be transformed, like I said. Not too long ago. Okay, the relationship is about to be transformed. Okay. Well, you know, divine feminine, your hair is growing, you know, rapidly. I did say that, and that's going to continue for, you know, the first 2 weeks of November. Okay, not saying it's going to stop beyond that, but specifically within this time frame. Okay, because the energies are very conducive for that to happen. Okay, you know, and if you were in a connection where your divine masculine had long hair, he's got shorter hair now. Or, you know, maybe like, maybe this could be a divine masculine from the past who's cut his hair, but like this could be a whole different divine masculine who's got shorter hair. Okay, so it's still the divine masculine energy. You feel what I'm trying to say? Yeah. You know, sometimes that got a lot to do with who's the divine masculine and divine feminine. I'm gonna talk about that in a different video. Let me write that down. I need to start jotting these things down. Okay. I'm gonna put this with the other stuff I've written down, so I deal with everybody. If I can only find, oh yeah, I found them. Okay. So we got the 8 of Wands. So he's like, yeah, this relationship is gonna change to a different, it's gonna,
the level of commitment is going to change. It doesn't really matter how long you've been involved with this divine masculine. That's because like he's like he's stepping in a toxic frequency where in which he's like he's got that tendency of being, you know, controlling. Okay, which is, it can be a toxic nature that he possesses. Okay, and so he wants to transform this connection. Okay, because he wants to spy on you, he wants to watch you. So like him coming in and say, okay, I want you to move with me, move in with me, or whatnot, or I want you in this location with me for XYZ time, or I want you working here with me. It's because he wants to watch you. Or he's gonna be like seeing an illusion, just as you've been seeing an illusion and thinking, oh, he's entertaining hosts. He's gonna be in that illusion, and the way in which he deals with that is completely different from how you deal with that. Yeah, he's jealous. So he's gonna give you this opportunity to move in with him because he's jealous. He's jealous, okay? Jealous divine masculine. That's how they do when they get jealous and in their feelings. No, wanting to spy on you and shit. Because divine feminine, when you're, you know, your propensity is to communicate your moves and, you know, how you feel. And whenever he's not getting that from you, it throws everything off. It throws him out of his usual, out of his healthy frequency into a toxic frequency. Because like he's the one who doesn't communicate. You feel me that much. He's the one who doesn't communicate that much. But now, you know, you not communicating that much. It's like, damn, that's my role. So who am I to be now? Because like somebody got to communicate and shit. And so now he's going to be communicating more to you. Now he's going to be showing up more, manifesting more. That holy passionate movement that he got, the Knight of Wands, is going to, be manifesting into something to your benefit. But like, it's like, do you really want it then, though? You know? Like, I could have used that energy, a second ago. You feel me? Or a couple of days ago. So that's divine feminine's letters. Okay, frequencies and energies in regards to your divine masculine. Um, um, Also for divine masculine, that's pretty much the fact is going on with divine feminine. Like both of these readings are for both counterparts to listen to get but each of these readings, they have a completely different perspective. Okay, because in this reading I talk more about the divine masculine, in the other reading I talk more about the divine feminine. And so pretty much this is mostly for the divine feminines. It's like your letters in regards to your divine masculine, and in divine masculine's letters, was that, yeah, it's pretty much more of divine feminine's energies, like you, um yeah, how you really feel. But it's pretty much, back and forth, you and him. And so it would help if you listen to both of these, but pretty much it's pretty much not really repetitive, but it's kind of repetitive. Okay, pretty much the same, not really the same things, but you've got some of the same things resurfacing in this message, like the previous one, the one prior to this one. But this one went more in depth with what's going on in the divine masculine's life. Okay, the previous one, divine feminine's letters, No, divine masculine letters. I'd be like confusing myself. So, like, that's like a divine masculine energy, you know? But that's the frequency he's in right now. And I'm actually channeling his frequency, which, he's confused because, like, here I am confused about what the fuck to say. Okay? Yeah. So, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Namaste.